Welcome back to West Texas View.
I want Jayni Whitefield, who is the Executive Director for Missions Center Adult Daycare Services, to talk about a typical day in the life of a typical client. And I know there's really no typical clients, but I'm either, say I'm the adult who's coming for the services, I'm either dropped off by my caretaker or you have picked me up in your wheelchair accessible van. And then what happens?
The clients get to our facility. We're open from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. So we'll just say you come to our facility at 7 a.m. We feed you breakfast. Our chef will cook you this yummy breakfast. You'll eat it, and then the rest of the clients roll in about 9:30, and then about 10 o'clock you'll do activities. Our activity director.
And some might be doing exercise if
Correct.
they're available to do some of the exercises. Others might not be able to do anything but watch TV.
Correct. So just depending on the individual, their disability, what they want to do, they can choose to do restorative therapy, which is correct, the exercise that you were talking about. And it ranges from sitter size, which is wheelchair friendly, all the way to getting on an exercise bike. We also have that equipment available.
Well, if I am the caretaker and I come with this loved one and I say, now this is the medication that they need to take every 4 hours, then you have your nursing staff that takes over that part of it.
Yes. While they're doing activities, the nurse can pull each client into her office and administer the medication, and then they just discreetly, go about their day. We have a pool table on site that our clients actually
use.
Yes, well, the great thing about that is they built birdhouses as a fundraiser, and they purchased this pool table from that. So yeah, it's pretty amazing, and we have 4 gentlemen that come every day, and that's all they love to do. So
there's no restriction if they want to come every day.
Correct.
And tell me what the cost is.
We have 3 payment sources. We have a contract with the Veterans Administration, so all our veterans come and they fund that. We have a contract with Medicaid Amerigroup, so we work with them, and the clients that are low income, they use that source. And then we also do private pay. So for private pay funding, it would be $60 a day, and then an additional $15 if we provide transportation. And the transportation is to and from their house.
So it's a round trip.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yeah. And so when you're talking about $60, you're talking about food, up to 2 meals a day, or
2 meals a day, and then they get an afternoon snack as well. And then we provide activities. We do activities in the morning, and then they break for lunch, and then we do more activities, and then they eat again. So it's pretty great. It's
so do they get to say, this is what I'd like to do? I'd like to work a jigsaw puzzle, or I'd like to play pool, or I'd like to...
Yes, our activity director is great. She caters it toward the individual, what they used to do in their past. So say they used to work with their hands all their life, and then they retired and they loved that. So she'll find an activity administrated
building
around
birdhouses.
Correct.
And buying pool tables.
Yeah. Correct.
Well, now is most of your clients women or men, or a real good mix of
It's
both?
a good mix. We have about 50-50 client base between females and males. And they range, like I said earlier, in all different ages, all the way from 18 up. And we have assessments daily, so of new clients coming in, and so it's just...
So when I come in and say, I have a loved one that I'm interested in bringing here twice a week, tell me tell me what I need to do. So I would fill out an application, and it would include their interests, their problems.
You would call us, and then you would set up an assessment with our nurse. She would bring you in, you would bring your loved one, and you would tour the facility. You would fill out all the paperwork, whether your loved one needed like medication or had any special needs that we could assist with, whether it be through medication or like a food allergy, or whether they need their food chopped up or anything like that. And then
and any special problems like diabetes,
correct.
Seizures, or
yes, correct. And you would tour our facility, you'd meet the staff, and then if you wanted, your loved one could come to the center for a day and just try it out. It would be free for that day, and they can eat the food, socialize, and see if they liked it and if it was a good fit for them.
And then they set up on a 2 times a week or 3 times
correct.
a week or once a week,
depending on whatever their schedule is. So if the caregiver just needed a break once a week to go to the store and get groceries, then they could set it up for that. Or whether they had to work Monday through Friday and they needed that time because their loved one couldn't stay at home alone.
How many staff members do you have, and approximately how many clients do you have every day?
There is about 10 staff members. We're about to get another one, so about to be 11. And our clients on average is about 25.
Okay, so you've got 1 staff member for every 2 people, essentially.
Pretty much, yes.
But some of them are really working hard just doing the medical.
Yes, we have 3 CNAs on staff, about to have 4. We have 2 nurses on staff. We have a dietary aide. We have a chef, and myself, and a business office manager.
Good. And so when I come as a caretaker, can I stay for a little while with my loved one and just see how things are going?
Yes, you can. We actually support that, and encourage it. It's good to know, and as a loved one, you're worried about your loved one, whether they're going to be taken care of. It's a new place.
And whether they're going to be happy.
Exactly.
We're going to have to take a break right now. We'll be back in just a minute and finish this conversation. Thanks for joining us.
Stay tuned. West Texas View will be right back.